I'm now delighted to be able to introduce our chair, Dr. Bruce Kelley, to deliver the opening address. Bruce was former head of environment for Rio Tinto. He's a respected global authority in his field and of course recognised for his leadership in building partnerships and dedication to improving how we do business in the resource sector to achieve sustainability and deliver value beyond the mine. Bruce has a PhD in agricultural biochemistry and has worked extensively in the field of bioremediation, leading the development of bioremediation technologies and site remediation at site treatment facilities in various iron ore, coal and aluminium smelting operations. He was also the General Manager of CRA's Technology Centre in Melbourne and the Technology Centre in Bentley in Perth. I'd like to welcome Bruce to the stage. Thanks.
Acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land I'm working from, the Wurundjeri and Bunurong peoples of the Eastern Kulin Nation, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Well, it's my very great pleasure to welcome you all to this inaugural CRC Time Annual Forum. I only wish I could be there with you in person. Our first forum offers the chance to create connections, celebrate what has been achieved to date, and immerse ourselves more deeply in the journey ahead. Having been involved with the CRC bid from day one, it's somewhat surreal to see just how far we've come. Within a short period, the CRC has gone from whiteboard concepts to operational reality. But so much has been achieved in just 1 year against a backdrop of COVID and the restrictions it continues to impose is a testimony to the hard work of so many working in a virtual reality. CRC Time has been built around a well-experienced and diverse board, providing strong governance and direction, a highly capable and driven management team, well-respected program and project teams, and a world-class research base. And the results of our first round of foundational projects are just starting to materialise. We look forward over the next 3 days to hearing the foundational project findings firsthand from project leaders, participating in workshops to help shape the coming research, and hearing from a diverse and exciting lineup of guest presenters. CRC Time's 3-year strategic plan has been released this morning, and in that we set out our vision to create closure as a valued cornerstone for post-mining economies and the mining industry, building enduring benefit for all Australians. Our mission is to bring together diverse stakeholders to help reimagine and dramatically transform Australian mine closure outcomes. So why is this important? Well, despite being such a crucial industry, mining remains poorly understood. We take its products for granted in our everyday lives, and yet we rely on them in nearly everything we do. The industry is a major employer, engaging suppliers and establishing supply chains far beyond the mine site. Mining creates communities, large and small, across the country. It is a major contributor to the financial well-being of Australia, financing government initiatives, driving investment, and creating shareholder wealth. It may surprise many that the mining industry is highly innovative. Mining companies have become very efficient and well experienced at extracting the metals of value that society needs, often present at very low grades and in remote locations. Today's industry is sophisticated, employing cutting-edge technologies such as autonomous vehicles and robotics, and increasingly run from remote operations centres, hundreds of kilometres from the mine site. Despite these advances, sadly, the industry is better known for its environmental and social reputation. Historically, the focus on the exploration, mining and processing side of the industry has come at the expense of the management of environmental and social risks, which has resulted in some significant and high-profile legacies. In a more socially and environmentally focused world, the resources industry urgently needs to calibrate and recalibrate and rebalance its core business and lift its vision beyond the mine site gate. This requires a rethink of what the mining cycle really entails. Society is increasingly demanding a more comprehensive and inclusive model of the mining cycle. Rather than the traditional stakeholder engagement model, companies need to truly partner with stakeholders in a more timely and visionary way to better manage environmental and social risks. An integral part of this is planning the transition to a more successful and productive post-mining community. CRC Time will bring much needed social and environmental innovation to drive cultural change and position the industry and the communities it depends on for a sustainable and productive future. We will be effective in this facilitating role, providing that safe space and playing the role of honest broker. CRCs and other industries have done so to good effect. So it can be done, but let's not kid ourselves that the pathway ahead is straightforward. Our core values of diversity, innovation, impact, collaboration and mutual respect will be essential. Australia remains uniquely placed to bring mining companies, communities, regulators and suppliers of goods and services into a constructive and non-combatant space. Many jurisdictions globally have become too dysfunctional and litigious for that to happen. For us, that window of opportunity is fast disappearing. All stakeholders need to be open-minded and understanding that everybody wins by working collaboratively. More constructive partnerships will assist regulators in setting policies that help drive post-mining economic growth and well-being. Companies will need to rethink long-held cultural norms, change historical practices, and look at new and more innovative ways of bringing about necessary change. They will need to identify sustainable and acceptable business models to reduce long-term residual risk and deliver positive legacies. In short, they need to expand the boundaries of their core business in a rapidly changing world. Equally, communities and other stakeholders will need to actively engage in dialogue to understand what is achievable, have a willingness to identify and plan for their future, and move away from single issues to community-wide challenges. Trade-offs will have to be made. They're inevitable. Building prosperous post-mining communities will take a concerted, collected effort, requiring a strong vision and plenty of drive and resilience. We, the people in this forum, are the key drivers of this effort, and it is incumbent on each and every one of us to work towards this common goal and to take this individual responsibility for playing our part. CRC Time is providing the platform to bring us all together, from boardrooms to remote communities, with the brightest minds and people that are the most passionate about finding sustainable solutions for post-mining futures. It will take ingenuity, flexibility, and a deeper understanding to forge a new path together that will enable relinquishment and genuinely deliver net benefits and enduring value. There is no doubt the collective wisdom of our partners will deliver substantial benefits to our people, our land, and our economy. I'm very grateful to all of you who are giving so freely of your time, experience, and expertise. I wish everybody well over the next few days. Enjoy the presentations, the debates, and the opportunity to network. But most importantly, enjoy these early days of CRC Time's journey. I look forward to and thank you for your contributions to our collective success. Thank you.
Inspiring as always, and a call for us all as we seek to create change. With this being our first annual forum in our 10-year journey, this is our chance to come together each year to track our progress, align our direction and activity with key points of value and opportunity, and critically ensure we are on a long-term strategic path to success. I'm incredibly excited to join Bruce in launching our strategic plan and welcome your thoughts and engagement with this document, which is available through the forum and our website.